Hey, Cheryl. Good evening. Welcome to the Gringo Baker Live, August 2nd, 2026. Tonight, because it's summertime and it's hot, we're not turning a stove on at all. Tonight, we're making no-bake cheesecake. This recipe, by the way, comes from Sugar Spun Run. It just happens to be one of my favorite food channels on YouTube. Sam, it sounds like a guy, but it's a girl, has some really good recipes, which she works hard to make up, and they're really good. So tonight we're going to use one of those, and we're going to make this no-bake cream cheese. And we're going to get right into it, because if we don't, we might run out of time. So what we got to do is we got to start with 2 packs of brick-style cream cheese. You don't want to use the stuff in the tub. You have to soften this up to room temperature. Probably not Puerto Rico room temperature, but room temperature. Because Puerto Rico room temperature in a room with no AC is pretty darn warm. Earlier today, it was only 93. Right now, it's only 94. Now, the thing about no-bake cream cheese is that no-bake cheesecake is that it needs to chill before you can actually serve it. So I made one this morning that we're going to give a try in a while here. I guess probably if I hit the right switch, it might turn on. Now we want to beat this until it's smooth with no lumps in it. And then we're going to add 1/3 cup of sour cream. And we're going to add part of that 1/3 cup to the cutting board that the mix is sitting on, apparently. I really feel like I'm forgetting something. Now we've got 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And a teaspoon of vanilla. And I use clear vanilla in this. And we've also got 1 cup of confectioner's sugar. Let's see if we can see this. Not well. That's a little better. Might want to slow that down a little bit while we're adding this. Now, also earlier today, I made a graham cracker pie crust for this, which is also no bake. And it's also a recipe on Sugar Spun Run's site. Hello, Becky. Hello, Linda. And hello, sweetheart. How are you tonight, everybody? I know how Solange is. My clock fell down earlier. Made a heck of a bang, and it took me a few minutes to figure out what it was. Now we're going to have a guest host, guest taster tonight. Let me see if this button works. No, all that did was change what I was looking at on the other monitor. Right now, I'm not seeing YouTube anymore. I got my old buddy ChatGPT up there. All right. Okay, well, it's going to take me a couple seconds to get back to this, I guess. But it won't be long. We'll get it done. This is pretty quick. As you'll see in about 2 seconds here. I think. There. We're back. But now I'm not, there's the chat. Hang on 1 second. This camera's bugging me. It just wasn't aimed good enough for me. Okay. Now we've got a nice creamy looking cream cheese soup going here. It doesn't look thick at all. I think it's pretty warm. So I started to say we've got a guest taster coming tonight. And you guys have seen this taster before. So what we do now is, this is whipped cream that I whipped up earlier because I knew I probably wouldn't have time now. And what we're going to do is fold this into the cream cheese mixture. My last half hour was a little bit hectic trying to get all this stuff over here as late as I could so that I knew it would still be cool when we actually wanted to use it. Now we're just going to fold this together. We don't want to vigorously stir it because we'll knock the air out of the whipped cream. So what we're going to do is just gently stir this. Basically, you want to fold this in until it's a uniform color. I really wish I hadn't dropped my clock. I suspect everybody already knows it, or most people do, but I'm going to mention that we now have a website. It's called thegringobaker.com. I have an email address there called hello@thegringobaker.com. So if you're inclined to send me email, that's probably the best place to do it. All right, while I'm getting ready to fold this over into the other thing, I'm going to show you a tip that Easy and I did this week. Okay, Easy, do you know how to tell if an egg is fresh or not?
Not really.
One way is to take a bowl of water and put your eggs in the bowl of water and see if they sink.
Whoa.
If they sink, they're fresh.
Okay.
If they float up,
it means it's not fresh. Right?
It means it's not fresh. And the reason for that is because as an egg gets older, it starts to actually decompose.
Okay.
And it makes gas inside the egg. And that gas bubble in the end of the egg, if you've ever cracked an egg that had a big air bubble in it, it's not a fresh egg. It makes that bubble and the egg will float.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Science.
Science.
Science. Science in the kitchen.
Wow.
There. I'm looking over there behind my production center, and I do not see the clock that fell anywhere. I don't know where it landed. Oh, no, I don't know. Okay, what we're going to do now is I'm going to take this graham cracker crust that I made earlier, which again is also no bake, and I'm just going to dump this cream cheese filling into the pan. Now, unlike a baked cream cheese, which will level out on its own, Sam tells us that this won't level out, and she smooths it out with a offset spatula, and I'm just going to vibrate it a little bit so that it mostly flattens out. And that's it. Now that just got to go into a refrigerator. And yeah, I can't talk. It needs to go in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours. This one is going to be in there overnight. The one that I'm going to show you later was in about 5 hours, maybe 6. Hi, Zach. I've got some special topping tonight that we're going to let our special guest taste tester try on this that cheesecake. This is the starfruit jam that I made, which is jam, but it's also really good as a topping. And we'll be doing that as soon as he comes. And I told him to come here about 10 minutes to 7, so it'll be coming up soon. Okay, now I'm going to figure out where I put the question of the week. For some reason, I can't. There we go. There we go. So easy. Do you think that eggs need to be refrigerated?
Yes.
Well, we'll find out later in the show.
Okay.
Okay. That ended up back to this camera quicker than I thought it would. Huh. Okay, I was doing something else. I don't even know if that all played. If it didn't, please tell me. Okay. Okay. I heard that whole thing, but I'm not sure it played. Okay. Now, as I said, this is what it looks like. And that's as level as it's going to be, even when it gets cold. Zach, I usually make baked cheesecake, and pretty typically that's with strawberry topping. But I'm not turning on an oven in here for over an hour, probably an hour and a half, and then waiting around for another hour while the cheesecake finishes up in the oven. Because like I said, it's already 90, well, not already, it's cooled down to 94 at this point. Cheryl, are you still on the road or are you home now? Okay. Why am I still hearing sound? Okay, I'm going to take that out of my ear tonight. It's confusing me. We don't have a small channel tonight. And the reason we don't have a small channel tonight is that I couldn't find one that that I liked well enough to present to you guys. I'm constantly on the hunt for good small channels to feature for you guys, but I just didn't find one this week. Okay. Oh, no, that didn't work right. I got the wrong one. I think you can come over here.
Okay. Hello. Let me see.
Move over a little closer.
Okay.
You guys remember Jose?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, there we go. He got his own name tag now.
Ah. Good. Learning so fast.
There. Now, I'm going to set this one aside, and I'm going to bring this one up.
Wow.
This is the one that I made earlier today. And,
Looks great.
well, you're about to find out if it's good.
Yeah, let's see.
There's a plate in a plate here is why that's dancing around so much.
I get here at the correct time.
You got here at exactly the correct time. Jose is the perfect tester because he'll eat anything, but then he'll give me a good, honest evaluation of it. So we got a plate over here. This is kind of sticking together here. It's kind of like self-healing. Yeah,
I got it.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the knife over there. Here you go. Here's your fork. Here's your cheesecake.
See?
You can move over here. Move over here. People want to see you take a bite. Now, if you want it,
I like everything you put in that.
take a taste first.
Okay.
Now, you can have more than one piece. So if you want to finish that one without any topping, go right ahead.
Yeah, go for the topping. Great.
Okay. That's it's pretty sweet, so you may want to.
I like sweet.
You like everything.
That's great.
You like that?
Yeah, I like it. Good texture. I can feel it. Texture is good. Fresh. Very creamy.
That's what we like to hear.
It's good. I recommend it. You're the best in this.
I had a taste of it earlier today, Linda, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Not bad. It's good.
It's quite good. And that Rico
Rico.
and that jam I had on toast with butter, and it's really good.
Keep talking. I keep eating.
Okay, and I had it on ice cream last week or week before when I made the first batch, and it's good on ice cream too. your son was here today, and
Joseph,
and he got a jar of the jam. How many sons you got?
one.
Okay, so when I said your son was here
Yeah.
today, you
But
said
Joseph-
Joseph.
Joseph is terrible. He's something
He's
to
like
it.
you. He'll eat
He's
anything.
like me. Something to it. He's gonna be first. Here.
That's right. That's right. Your wife is laughing because he got here just when they got food.
Just in time. He smelled the food.
You got that gene from you.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you were here too, Linda. You could definitely taste this and anything else you wanted. But we'll do that in the fall. You want another piece?
No, it's big.
That's
I
not a
could
big.
handle one other piece later on.
Okay.
Oh, for my job tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my work day.
I wish I had a container for you to put it in for your job tomorrow.
Don't worry, I want to find you something to put in there.
Okay. All right. Now let's see. Let me show you something else. Now I've had a little ad that I call my Buy Me a Coffee ad, and I don't like it. For one thing, I don't like the fact that I'm coming to you asking you to donate to support the channel, but I really don't like that one because it has no personality and it's just images. If you should decide to donate to the channel, it does help me buy new equipment and update the software. And I'm going to leave two ways to do that. One will be a QR code for also coffee, and the other one will be the email address for sending me money on PayPal should you decide you'd like to go that route. There's no obligation, of course, to donate to me, but if you do, it's greatly appreciated and it helps support the show. Thank you. Okay, so Jose asked if I made this in about 30 minutes, and that's a yes and no. The no part is you also have to make the crust, and that took probably maybe 30 minutes. And then you make the whipped cream, and that's 5 or 10. And then you make this and put it all together, and that's probably 20. So I'd guess that it's closer to an hour to actually get this assembled. And then, like I say, it has to cool for 4 or 5 hours after that. And it's still warm in here. Well, cool down, 93.6. If you look right up there, I can't make my hand move in the right direction. Right there. And zoom in, you can see that.
93.5.
Oh, cooled off a tenth of a degree in a second there.
7 o'clock afternoon.
Okay. All right. Let's see if all these buttons are working. Oh, that one is. And again, Jose.
Thank you for
Let's
inviting
see.
me.
Well, thank you for coming in. I really wanted somebody else to taste this. I'm going to eat some, but
yeah, when this finish, I'm gonna take care of it. Don't worry.
you're going to take care of some more?
Yeah, some more.
Okay. Well, when you go back to the house, you can take this with you and put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
This house.
Yeah.
And that one's got to go in the refrigerator too. So, you know what? Take that one instead of this one. This one started out cold and that one's warmed up enough, so it really ought to be in the fridge. Okay. So, what else we got going here? Everybody's being kind of quiet tonight.
Yeah.
I don't see Anissa tonight. She says taste tester has to be the best job.
Yeah. That's easy. That's the easy part of this. I like it. I don't have to cook.
You don't have to cook. You don't have to clean.
He's a cook. I don't have to clean. He invited me. I ate. And that is.
And like I say, he will eat anything. So
Yeah, I don't have any problem with the food. I can eat everything, and he knows.
yeah. But then again, I never make anything bad, except one time. Linda, no, I don't think she was. If she was born, she was little. When I was quite small, my grandmother was making applesauce one day, and I said, I'd like to make some applesauce. And she said, okay, what do you want to put in it? And I said, well, apples. And so we mushed up some apples and put it in it. And then she said, what else do you want to put in it? And I said, cinnamon. Okay. And what else do you want to put in it? And I don't remember what else I put in it, but there were 3 or 4 other ingredients. And those hearts have a meaning. And there were 3 or 4 other ingredients. And so we put them all in there, and it was just absolutely horrid. So we took it out. There were 2 400-pound pigs in the pen outside, and we took it out there, and they wouldn't eat it. They walked away from it. That was my first attempt at cooking. No wonder I do it now, because I was traumatized when the pigs wouldn't eat it. Okay, let's see. I don't think I answered the question that we asked. So let's answer it now. So earlier you said you think that eggs need to be refrigerated.
Yes, that's right.
Let's discuss this.
Okay.
Eggs do commonly now need to be refrigerated. They did not and do not if you get them from a farm. Back in the farm days, they didn't refrigerate them because they didn't have refrigeration, for one thing. But the reason they don't need refrigeration from the farm is they have a coating. When the hen first lays them, they have a coating on them, which is called bloom, which is water soluble. So as soon as you wash an egg, the bloom is gone. Once the bloom is gone, the bacteria can walk through this shell like it was a 4-lane highway, because eggshells, they don't look it and they don't feel it, but they're very porous. So the answer is, these days, eggs do need to be refrigerated. If you get them from a farm and they have never been washed, then they're fine.
But if you don't wash them, they're fine?
If you don't wash them, they're
Okay.
fine.
Yes.
And sometimes they're pretty gross when you get them from the chicken. And all you can do is wipe them off.
Oh, okay.
The bloom is really durable if you just wipe it. But if you get it wet at all, it's gone.
You have to refrigerate them if they're wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back.
Okay. I say hi to everybody and Rebecca. Hi. He said me hi.
Hey, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Good to see you. You're right at the end of the show, but you did make it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's it. I don't think I've forgotten anything tonight, and amazingly, I think everything worked. Oh, I did forget this.
Yeah.
I always like to recognize my crew.
That's good.
The crew's bigger now because we have Isi, who's going to be here next week, hopefully. And yeah, you have to refrigerate eggs if they have been washed. And you remember I had chickens in Maine and we didn't wash the eggs and they sat on the counter for sometimes 2 or 3 weeks. Cheryl, do you have chickens? Do you wash your eggs or do you just put them on the counter? And anyway, I am going to have to update the crew chat, and I meant to do it this week, as a matter of fact, and didn't do it. I still would like to find one more person, an off-the-camera person, to run these buttons, so that all I have to do is, stand here and look pretty. I can't even stand that joke myself. I can't say that with a straight face. Okay, well, that's it for tonight. I need to get everything here in the refrigerator.
And thanks for support my friend here, Kenny, uh, for his is grateful to have you in your show.
I am
It's an
very
honor
grateful.
for me. You invite me here.
I am very grateful that everybody watches, and I'm very grateful that
Yeah.
you came in. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to call it a night. Thanks for watching. As always, I really love seeing you guys here. And don't forget, we have the new website. Check that out. We're still working on it. There's a lot left to do. The 3 pictures in the middle of food, that's not my food. Those pictures are getting replaced. When they're replaced, there's going to be a recipe that goes with them, and the picture will link to that. And then there'll be a page called the recipe box, where all of my recipes are going to be. They'll also be linkable and downloadable. There's going to be a discussion chat kind of area, and there's going to be an area where small creators can find out what it is that I offer when I feature their channel. So that's it. So good night, everybody. And
Bye.
Cheryl and Jim, I'll see you on Tuesday night. What is that?
On the snowy hills where the pine trees stand tall, to a busy town where the Coquis call.